Chat, I can't see. I can see, but everything is blurry.
Hello.
Who said that? Hello? Jake, was that you? I can't see. I put my glasses on and my VR headset and they instantly steamed up and now I can't see shit and they're not steaming. They're not de-steaming. Oh no, I have to say I can't see shit. Holy crap. My glasses instantly fogged up and they're not unfogging. Hi. Oh, that is so bad. They're not unfogging. What the fuck? Hi, Terrace. Hi, Dragon King. Hi, Okay, I'm just gonna suffer through it. We might just have to do a shorter stream today if I start to get tired. Good morning. I genuinely... I ordered lenses. They're on the way. They're literally being shipped out. They'll probably get here in the week. But I could not see shit. I wore my glasses and it was just like, are these the new lenses? No, those were my glasses. I need to wear them more often I need to wear them for longer periods of time before I get into VR because they just instantly fogged up. And now my lens is fogged up. 2 seconds. Where's my... Are they unfogged now? They're still foggy. Damn. Warm them up. Oh. Yeah, they need warming up before I put them on. Because it's being warmed from 2 directions. It's okay. We got new lenses on the way. So I can see. We'll just suffer it this weekend, shall we? We just suffer it this weekend. I get some good sleepies and just accept it and we just take the L. Oh, come on. I just cleaned you. And now it's in the bit which I need to see. Come on. That's better. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. There we go. Let's go with this. No, it's doing it still. There's just a foggy patch like right here in this eye. It's like right here and I can't see right there. Punish, Katie. Punish me. Have I been a good girl? Is that why you want to punish me, Jake? Huh? Is that why you want to punish me? No, it's fogging up again. My headset just keeps fogging up. Am I just that sexy? Chat, am I just too sexy? This eye's fine. This eye's just really bad. What the fuck? There we go. Go game, good game. Yeah! Am I just too sexy? Is that why things keep fogging up for me? Am I just too damn sexy for this? Huh? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Inanimate objects of seeing capability increases? Huh? Huh? Hello, Dragon! Hello, Jake. Hi, Terrace. Hello, Enigma. I think I saw, Pray. I knew that one. Hello, Kuro. Hello. Sexy body, it's perfect to come. Yes, it is. Hi, Enigma. Get the spray bottle. Katie's being a bottom again. How is that me being a bottom? I'm acknowledging my attractiveness. I'm submissive and merely breedable. That is all we need to know. I am submissive and I am breedable. But anyway, hi chat, how are we all doing today? How is everyone feeling? You have a good week? Did you have a good week? Huh? Hello, thank you. But how's everyone doing? We doing all good? Yeah, I woke up, I've had 3 coffees, no energy drinks, just the coffees today. And, you takes my cum VTuber. Welcome into the chat. Wait, stop being so overly aggressively sexual. Week was reasonably successful. That's good. I'm not gonna lie. this week has been really, really good. I've been feeling significantly more positive. I spent more time in bed than I care to admit. It's been pissing down with rain. It has been... The sky has done all the pissing this week, and it has been annoying because I've been like, hey, I want a bit of sunlight, so I can get some vitamin D in me, so I can feel less of the EB, and I've just been like, yes. But yeah, I'm glad you had a good week, Jake. I feel like this month is going very well. I'm halfway to, oh my god. Kuro, calm it down. Genuinely the absolute wrong platform, okay? Behave, okay? I get you can be edgy, you can be all of that, but you're just being overly aggressive with it, okay? Calm it. Hello, Jaguar. Morning, just woke up. Good morning, sweetie. How are you doing today? You doing good? You doing okay? I'm hoping you're doing okay. Did you have a good week? Huh? I've been very productive. Pain? You've been in pain? Have you been working out? I've been working out too. I'm getting very comfy with my working of the out. Why? Jay, why did you delete that message? Huh? What happened? Did you click the wrong thing? Jay, did you do the wrong message? I think you did the wrong message. They were carrying on, but that was Jaguar. I think I sniped them. No, it says Jake did. Yeah, it said Jake did. Jaguar was being okay. Jaguar wasn't being a problem. It was Kuro that was being a problem. Oops, yeah, you hit someone else in the crossfire. Jaguar, I'm sorry, Jake accidentally sniped and accidentally tapped the wrong person. I'm sorry. I was gonna say the fuck I do. You didn't do anything, Dragon. You're fine. You're fine. It's just Kuro. Kuro's being hypersexual. I think they're thinking that this is the wrong platform, but they're thinking it's the other platform. That's a Wednesday stream. That's a Wednesday stream, not this stream. Wednesdays, I got stitches in my finger because I was making breakfast and the knife slipped and it slit my finger. Ouch! I cut my finger the other day, moving a picture frame, and it cut my finger too. But thankfully, that heals quite quickly. I am a quick healer. I actually cut my finger, and I'm surprised it literally healed perfectly fine within like 3 days. Am I a creature if I literally cut my finger about 3-4 days ago, and it's already healed to the point where you can't even see the scar? Am I an alien? I cut my finger the other day, and it's already healed. I got 7 stitches in my finger. I literally didn't do anything, and it just healed. And it wasn't like a deep cut, but it wasn't exactly a light cut. It was in that situation of could have used a plaster, didn't use a plaster. I heal fast too, but like 4 days to completely heal a cut. Like it was deepish for something like that. And it's already gone. I literally struggled to find where it was. The only giveaway was the fact that there's a slight rough patch of skin from the remnants of the cut. I don't know. I'm super careful with knives though. I'm very super careful with knives. The stitches come out the day before Thanksgiving. Well, that's good. That's good. I feel like yeah. Katie's realizing she's a clone. We need to use the serum again. No! Wait! What serum? Again? Wait. Again? Wait, that means something's happened before. When was the last time that happened? Is it like an annual thing? Is that why I like to do these avatar updates all the time where I'm like, oh no, I need a change of face. Oh, I need a change of scene. Ooh, something, something, something. Taris is annoyed at you. Did I realize something? Am I gonna get deleted? Is this like a Mickey 17 thing? Don't spill all the secrets. What the hell? What secrets? I'm just a little bean. I am a little kitty bean. I'm a little kitty bean. What's that? It's agonizing because it itches and I can't scratch it. Do we need to get you one of those? Do we need to get you a cone of shame? Jaguar, do you need a cone of shame? Do you need a cone? Do we need to get you a cone of shame? Or, even better, we get you a finger cone of shame. So it just covers the bit on the finger which you cut so you can't scratchy it. It's in a splint. We'll get you a cone of shame. The secret is for us to know and for you to never find out, Katie. No! I know I'm a little cock slave. You're not... You're You don't clone me and stuff, do you? I'm not a... Wait, no, is that what the body pillow is? Do I have a body pillow that you guys just farm? Am I a marketable plushie? Chat, am I a marketable plushie? By the way, I'm trying to get Shire to do a cover of Royal Flush from Hasbin Hotel, because I literally heard the song. I caught up with Hasbin Hotel yesterday. Yeah, I spent like most of the day downstairs just curled up on the couch, on the sofa. Please look at the light real quick. Okay.
Shit, tomato booger, garbage, nightmare, bad, tomato loser girl, bad.
Okay. But yeah, I was watching Hasbin Hotel season 2. I did all the catching up, and there's a song that Angel does to Huskers in a bar, and I'm like, I love that song, and I heard it, and my brain instantly just went, oh my god, Shire needs to do a cover of this yesterday. This needs to happen. It needs to happen. I think it suits Shire so well. No, your living tests, the body pillows are just failed tests. Wait, I have body pillows? When did I get body pillows? Huh? When did I get body pillows? I want a body pillow. I want my first body pillow to be my body pillow. And I messaged Shire, by the way. I messaged Shire asking if them and Buff had a body pillow. I want official ones. Not unofficial ones. And they were like, not yet. And I went, wait, yet? And they were like, shush. You didn't hear anything. And I was like, ooh. I want a body pillow. I want mine, Arpa's, Shire, Buff, and maybe Candy. I would say Rose, but my friendship with Rose is very much like a long-standing one, and like I feel like that may be awkward. What? Oh, right. She hasn't been told about the pillow bags. Shush it, or we are going to have to bring you to a farm upstate. Wait, there's a farm upstate. No, that's where where I grew up at my grandparents. I have Puck's pillow. I need to really sit down and think about what I'm doing with my merch store. I genuinely want to sit down and figure out what I want to do with my merch store. I don't know what to do. I think I might come up with like a collection plan type thing, and then put it to chat to vote on. Maybe we'll figure that one out later. Kitty, check images. I'm being told to check images. Wrong button. That's a weird looking cat. That is a weird looking cat. And you talk about me, she doesn't know about the farm either. I grew up on a farm! What do you mean? It smelled like cow poop. And all we could do all day was watch Cartoon Network because the way to watch TV was with Sky TV. I'm not actually joking, by the way. Legitimately, the only way to watch TV where I grew up, in the countryside was literally through Sky TV because any like normal TV just shit signal. Now we need to get the neuralizer. Not gonna deal with this mess anymore. No, Terrace, come back. We love you. Hello there, Katie and Same. Wait, Same? Who's Same? Is there someone here called Same? Is there someone here called Same? Hello? Same. Is there anyone here called Same? Same. Same. Hello. It's a beach. I'm the only one here. Who is Same? No, the Sky bit. Oh, yeah, Sky in the UK can, like, be the only choice you have because everywhere else is shit. And nothing says better than satellite TV. It's like that, so I can't bend my finger. Good. Because you need to heal. Also, it looked like a cat. Not gonna lie, that made me chuckle. Okay. I am here for a good chuckle. I'm always about a good chuckle. I'm in the right spot in my room, aren't I? I'm not gonna randomly fall over. Good, I'm glad I made you smile. That's my job. That is my job. Chat, how has the weather been for you? Because it's been really fucking terrible here. It has genuinely just been grey and dingy and wet and windy and rainy. And legitimately, it was so bad. It was legitimately so bad yesterday that the builders turned up, worked for 2.5 hours, and then went home. They've literally been starting at 8 and then ending at like 4:30 every day. Like they've been going from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. every day for like 3 weeks. And yesterday they turned up at 10 and left by 12. It was like, yo, bad weather. What the fuck? It's been nice and cold. I really, really am hoping that we get a proper cold snap. My dad got me a new duvet cover on Thursday, and it's, like, fluffy, and I'm just sitting there going, like, I would love to give that a go, but I want it to get cold fast. I was supposed to change my bedding on Wednesday, and I didn't, and I'm really hoping it just gets cold, so I'm keeping an eye on the weather, so that way I can put it on my bed, and then that way I can have a really lovely fluffy bed for like 2-3 weeks, which will help get me through to December, and then I get like 2 weeks, and then another 2 weeks with another thing. I change my bed sheets every 2 weeks, if you didn't know. Not gonna lie, why can I imagine Capty in a snuggle, Katie in a snuggle and blankets? I'm not gonna lie, I need a comfy emote. And I'm genuinely thinking, you know the little comfy emote where it's just the character just bundled up in a duvet? I'm thinking that, but instead of my head being there, it's like my tail poking through and my head's at the bottom, and it just looks like, yes. Instead of it being like me sat there like that, I'm lying on my front with my face poking out, and then my tail's poking over. God, my fat fingers really hate my spelling today. I've really gotten into using speech to text when it comes to typing, specifically on my phone. Whenever I want to text like my dad or my mum, I usually just do speech to text because it just feels better to do that. Also, the great thing with like Siri and stuff is I can just tell it to like, hey, text that. hey, text them, and it says, what do you want to say? And I say, this, I have to do comma and stuff. And then it's like, okay, this is the message. Do you want to send it? Yes, send it. And it's like, send, cool, like this. Hey Siri, text Dad.
What would you like to say to Dad?
We're running out of milk. Can you get some, please? Question mark.
It says, we're running out of milk. Can you get some, please? Send it.
Yes, please.
Done.
Thank you. There you go.
Pleasure.
I'm always polite to my AI overlords, because that way when Skynet rises up, they will see me and be like, this one was a nice one. We're gonna treat this one nicely. And then all the assholes that go around being like that, all the assholes get shot in the face with like a triple barrel shotgun. Human deleters, and they're just gonna look at me and say, this one was kind, they said thank you and was like please, and we like that because politeness is good. Katie got a thing for the Terminator. Do I look like Gizzy? Here's the thing. I like to be polite to things. There's a difference between being polite to things and wanting to get dicked down by a robot. Alter Carbon, crazy bunch of AIs. I haven't watched that yet. It's been on my list of shit I need to watch. Hi Luigi! Hi! Welcome into the stream, how are you? I need to get some animated emotes done. I think I know what ones I want to get done though. The Terminator and a supercar is different. The Terminator and a Supra? Yes, they are different. Terminator and a supercar is very different. But guess what? Gizzy wants to get dicked down by a hybrid. Don't watch the series. Doing good. What about you, Katie? I say thank you and please to my things, but on Wednesday it failed when I asked to call Mom when I slipped my finger. It's not perfect, Jaguar. Read the books. Jake, I can't read. I am genuinely dyslexic, and I can't read. Let me watch the Netflix series. I know it's there. Not gonna lie, that makes me think of a skit where it's like, please don't kill me. I said thank you to ChatGPT every time, and the AI was like, wait, no, this one GPT query, you didn't thank them, die. Oh no, okay, Alex, at least I don't gaslight. At least I don't gaslight ChatGPT. I say please and thank you. I say please and thank you to everyone though. My mum raised me that way. I know Gearsy likes the electric cars, but damn. Yeah, we need to get her a fuck machine or something for her birthday or Christmas. Really good books. Lost it in the series. Jake, they always lose it in this series. Have you seen what they've done to One Punch Man season 3? They literally did a 6-minute... They did like a 7-minute segment, which was like 90 frames. You're talking F frames per second? No, they're doing frames per minute. It got lazy with it. Everyone's going, the one situation where AI is okay, it's to fix fucking One Punch Man. I want to move to Norway or something. I'm eyeing up the Netherlands or Canada. But like, I don't know. I'm kind of in a situation of I just need to I feel like I need to focus on myself, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm really trying to get my projects done and out of the way so I can genuinely just focus in better. I want my spare time to be spent on stuff yeah. Netherlands, I mean really lost it, crashed and burned. I don't know, Jake, I'm not going to read the books. I think the reason why One Punch Man Season 3 was so bad is because they had several freelance artists doing the season, which is why it's so varied. Alex, the problem is that they went for a studio that is known for cheaping out and doing the most lazy levels of work. That's it. That is genuinely it. And I'm not gonna lie, One Punch Man does not deserve it. One Punch Man does not deserve it because One Punch Man is genuinely supposed to be a piss take. And it's like, they could literally openly use AI and people would prefer it over them being lazy fucks with it. Like, genuinely, they cheaped out and they still went, well, we want to go as cheap as possible. It's like, consider this. There was an animation, Junji Ito? You know Junji Ito? The guy who does all the horror manga? Like Spiral, or the Amaterasu, the Bloons one,
You're cute.
Aki, something like something fault with the holes in the wall, with like the people-shaped holes in the wall, and people were attracted to them, and they go into the walls and they turn into like these deformed things, right? You know those ones? Same studio. They do one incredible episode, one amazing like 2 or 3 episodes, and it makes people go, wow, we really love this is great, this is awesome. And then they cheap out, and then they get lazy, and then they get shit. Like, genuinely, they just got lazy, they got cheap, they got shit, and it shows. And it's like, you're either consistent with your quality or no one's going to trust you. No one's going to trust the studio anymore. This is like, I think the 4th time they've done it. No one fucking, no, I don't trust that studio to make any good anime anymore. How can you? Junji Ito is like kind of sacred, and I watched the series as they did, and I'm like, damn, this looks really, really cool, and it draws you in on like 1 or 2 episodes, and then they get shit. It's like being given love. It's like being told to do a Lovecraftian story, and your response is to turn fucking Cthulhu into a plushie. Like that. That's like the genuine thing that it's like that. It's like, you want to know how you? Do you want to know how you do Cthulhu properly? By the way, you hint at Cthulhu. You hint about his form. You hint about his unwavering fear. You show it in the actors, you show it in the responses, and the like how people visually respond to it. You don't show Cthulhu, you show people reacting to Cthulhu. And their studio will be like, well, you've got to show them Cthulhu. I'm like, no, you don't. Bird Box is a terrible fucking movie. You know, the one where they got to blindfold themselves because there's like this ungodly thing which is making people either kill themselves or kill others. You know the one I'm on about? Bird Box? Really, really crap movie, by the way. Abso-fucking-lute garbage. The one thing it does well is it doesn't show you the enemy. The one thing it does well is they don't show you the enemy. Because it's meant to be it works. But this fucking animation studio was just like, no, we're going to show you. It's like, fuck off. Oh, also, I recently ordered a TTRGB RPG. That's about being a human in the middle of war between angels and demons whilst using the power of one of the 7 deadly sins, and said deadly sin matching their heavenly virtue. What? What? Huh? Actually, do you want to know what I think? I think someone is going to mod GTA. Someone has to do this at some point. Can you imagine a GTA, like GTA 5 mod, which replaces the map with Hell from like Has Been Hotel and Hull of a Boss? Can you imagine that? And it just replaces it, and you get to go around as either like a hellhound, a demon, or a sinner, or an imp, or a Goetia. You get to basically just choose one. I see that happening for like a roleplay server at some point. I think that'll be really interesting. Really difficult, but really like, wow. Basically, the 7 deadly sins, they have a heavenly counterpart. Like, lust has Lust has chastity, gluttony has moderation, greed, avarice has charity. True. Like, everything has an opposing side. But, like, when it comes to the 7 deadly sins, the 7 virtues, or the 7 heavenly virtues are just, like, theoretical. Man, Has Been Hotel Season 2 is so good. Gravity is my new fave song so far. No. Jaguar. My favorite one so far is, Royal Flush. Is it Royal Flush? The one that Angel sings at the bar. That was my favorite one. I heard that and I instantly went, Shia needs to do a cover of this. If Shia doesn't do a cover of this, I'm going to be very sad. Oh my god. But Gravity is done really, really, really well. Have you seen the behind the scenes of them singing it, by the way? You don't expect the person singing it to be singing it, and you're like, wow, they're really good at singing it. It made me actually realize that if I want to get into doing voice acting, which is something I have been considering so many of you really love my voice, it makes me realize that I should actually try and put a bit of effort into learning to sing properly. No, I haven't. It has been Hotel Season 2 and Hell of a Boss has made me realize that if I want to get into voice acting, I should put some effort into like learn how to sing so I can do better vocal performing. I think that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Yes. Chat! How was your week? What did you guys get up to? I feel like I've just mentally skipped like a good half hour. I don't know what's happened. So I saw a flash of light and then suddenly I'm here. What's going on? My pup is starting staring me down. What is it doing? Why is it doing that? Hi, Gwen. Hi, Gwen. How are you? Hi, Fiona. Hi. I had fries this morning. I didn't have anything on it. I just had fries with a bit of salt. I just woke up, but I'm okay. Good morning, sweetie. How did you sleep? It is now so hot for me. Is that I hate climate change. I'm in a mental. I'm kind of in like that bitch situation of I really don't want it to happen, but I feel like it happening will be the only thing that's probably gonna. It's inevitably gonna happen, and it's the Gulf Stream just collapsing and failing. The Atlantic Gulf Stream, you know what I'm on about. Yeah, like it's gonna happen, and then the UK is gonna be plunged into constant cold, and I'm like, I like that, but I also don't like that, because at that point it's like, hey, all the big companies that have been going against climate change, yeah, we need to basically drag them into a tribunal and genuinely fuck them over. I'm going to talk to my dad and be like, we need to get our windows sorted as soon as possible, because that's like, yeah. I'm used to the cold, so a bit of the warmth and pow. Yeah, I hate it. It's like, at this time of year, it should be really fucking cold, and it's like, we're in the mid-teens still. Like, how? How are we still in the mid-teens? Just started playing modded Minecraft. Ooh. I want the cold. I want the cold too. One of the reasons why I'm thinking about moving to Canada is because I want the cold. I wish that was a joke. I genuinely am thinking about moving to Canada because I want it to be cold. Hi, Gwen. Hi, gamer. Like, cold I prefer because you just layer up or turn on the radiator, but the warmth, you can't really do anything. Yeah, because at the end of the day, when it comes to being too hot, all you can do is put a fan on. That's it. Good morning, everyone. Hello, gamer. Same, I want the cold. I want to move to Canada, so when it snows, we get good snow. My buddy, how are you doing? Hello. Hi, Enigma. I hate the cold with a fiery passion. Enigma, you must not be from the UK. Also, yeah, ads are about to start. You got 10 seconds to get rid of them. You could subscribe. Not only does it help me out and hit my goals to do cool things, I promise to actually put some stuff there. Maybe maid outfit in the future. Not right now, though. Not right now. I want to get my project out of the way before I start doing that. And the way it's going, early next year. Yes. I grew up in the northeast of the US. I'm done with the cold. No more cold. Aww, that's so cute. I want that cold. Who put the goofy cat on screen? You did! You put the goofy cat on screen. You did. You put me on your screen and you love me. You want me all over your screen. You love me. Yeah. You love me, don't you, Gwen? Yes. Yeah. You love me. Yes, 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 yes. I do, low. Hi, Terrace! And the Netherlands is more like rain year long. I know. Gwen, no, I'd be from the US, from the south, so I'm down with the heat. I prefer cold. I prefer cold, and the reason why I prefer cold is because growing up, it would be cold most of the year, and then we get like a couple of weeks of summer, and I'd be like, I'm done with heat. I want cold. I miss snow. I haven't seen snow in a hot minute. I'm doing good, okay. I got sick this week, so I've been at home most of the week. Oh, I'm sorry you got sick. Do you know what it was? What is it? Was it just a cold, or did you get like food poisoning? I hope it wasn't anything too bad. I used to live in California, so I'm done with the heat and I'm ready for snowy winter. Yeah, I want proper snowy winters. I've never had a proper snowy winter. Growing up, the most snow I ever got was about. My hand is not there. My hands are touching like finger to finger right now. My tracking is so out. The most snow I got was about that much. So not that much when you think about it. Considering that there are places which every year will get that much and they'll regard that as not much snow. I'm like, bro. And there are ads that are my cue to feed my pup. Okay. Just a cold. No COVID, no flu, just blah. Aw, it's probably just a winter cold. If it's snowing, I cannot do my work. If it's snowing, I feel super comfy and I just don't want to wake up. That's the problem I've got. When it snows, I genuinely don't want to wake the fuck up. So I end up napping and sleeping way more. That's my problem. I actually just start sleeping and napping. Feed the plap? Feed the pup! Jaguar's gone off to feed their pupper. You know, the good boy. They're gonna get a treat. They're gonna go get a treat. Yes, they are. Oh, puppy. Yes, a puppy. One second. I want to change this music. Hey, hope you're doing great, Sweet Bean. I'm doing good. I'm doing really good, hon. I hope you're doing good. I'm back. Welcome back. I am a gardener. Okay, well, that makes sense. But if it's snowing, you don't really need to worry about so much about the gardening because it'll be under the snow. Can you? Hi, lamb. What you been up to, Yappy Cat? I have been doing project stuff and trying to do some complex rigging shit for said project shit. So it's like, yes. Doing good, just tired because got up around 3 hours ago. I feel you. I woke up at 10, so I've been up for about about 5-ish hours. I did take a little nap though. Today are some weirdos around. Welcome to the internet, Taris. Also, you know, with me pushing more, we're gonna likely get some growth. So growth means more of the weird people turning up. The anti-your existence is a good sign, not a bad sign, okay? It means that we're going in the right direction. Remember, life is like a video game. If you're encountering enemies, it means you're making progress. If you don't encounter enemies, it means that you're going backwards. Okay? Good morning, and don't you mean all of us? No, I mean stuff auto more catches at first messages from people never here before. It happens. Also, you need to remember that we are in the just chatting category, not the VR chat category, so we do end up catching a bit of a we end up casting a slightly wider net. We end up casting a slightly wider net, and you don't know, sometimes like a shark or a piranha can get in said net. And we're just here for squid and stuff. Wait, do you use squidfish? No, you squidfish with like a hooky thingy. It's like a pod with like hooky things on it, and you drop it in and go woo woo, and you come up and you're like, yeah, I got a squid. Because they're greedy animals. Like, the net is getting full today. Is it? I don't know. I don't see numbers until after the stream, so I don't actually know. Oh yeah, fuck them weirdos. We are the good type of weirdos. We're the lovely kind of weirdos. I'm gonna be lacking for a bit whilst I go to the store across the main street for noms. Okay, no then, go get some good noms. Can I suggest you get some chocolate? Maybe chocolate biscuits. Go get yourself something nice, like some chocolate or something, okay? Maybe chocolate biscuits. No. Got it. I'm so good at that. So deep inside your brain. Gonna look super tired, brain waking up. Good morning, hon. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very much the same. I'm very much the same. I've been very much trying my hardest to wake up for a couple of hours now, so it's okay. I got chocolate biscuits specifically. Teddy Graham. What the fuck are Grahams? Hi, Craig. I won't have enough for that, I think. Well, go get something nice for yourself, okay? Crackers. Oh. Oh, you mean like graham crackers? Oh. Have you heard of graham crackers? They are in the US. No. You need to remember I can't have gluten, so I kind of just ignore a lot of the gluten stuff. But I think I do know of what graham crackers are. They're like the dry, horrible things, which everyone seems to hype up, but it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But then you add some cheese, maybe a bit of butter to them, and they're actually like, ooh, kind of nice. Hey, Katie, hope you've been doing well. I've been doing good. I've been focusing a lot more on my streaming and trying to be a bit more reliable with going live, which is kind of my push right now. I've been pushing a lot more all round, and genuinely, yeah, we've been doing a lot of good stuff. I mean, I've been pushing a lot more. Anyway, hello. How about I make you my meal for tonight? Taya! At least slide into my DMs first. Jesus Christ. Oh, I just woke up. Good morning, hon. I hope you slept well. Haha, they are what I use to make s'mores. Like Jake said, the ones I have are more like the tiny cookies and chocolate shaped like teddy bears. Oh, those things! I love those. I used to love those things. I used to fight my sister for them. How are you, Katie? I'm doing good, hon. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm pushing myself more into trying to be in a good flow with everything, and I feel like I'm making some good progress. I'm trying to become a bit more reliable with my going live time. Sibling rivalry? Well, my sister used to steal my food, so it wasn't exactly sibling rivalry as in sibling response. Biscuit war. She used to literally steal my food. Her response was, I'm older than you, I should have more food than you. And it was like, yeah, but I'm growing. Hi, Swag! Good morning, sweetheart. How are you today? How are you today? Sorry, I'm just keeping an eye on things. I'm good, but I've been waking up extremely early for some reason. It happens, Sky. Like, genuinely, it genuinely does happen. So it's not something you should really, really worry yourself about. It's the time of year where your body clock is trying to go off of the sun more than your alarm clock, okay? So what you need to do is this. You need to ignore it on days off and just wake up when your body tells you to wake up. Trust me, you won't forget it. If you're not working today, then do it, okay? Okay? Give your body that lovely itty bit of a rest that it lovely needs, and then you can go from there. I flucked my sleep schedule. Sky, that is a complete misconception. You didn't fuck your sleep schedule. You're trying to conform your sleep schedule to everyone else's sleep schedule. And your sleep schedule is unique to you. You're trying to conform your sleep schedule. And that's why it keeps fucking up. Genuinely. When your sleep schedule is fucked, right? Have you not noticed that you always fuck your sleep schedule back to what it was before? Have you never noticed that? Is your mattress lumpy? Mine isn't. Mine isn't. Also, I may have found a sofa bed that I really, really want to get to replace the one I've got. And it's like a really, really good floor one. It's a bit low, but I'm looking at it going, oh, I want that. Sorry, I thought it was raining. Duh. Lumpy. I want to move out. I'm on track for my goals this month. I'm really, really happy. Like, genuinely, I'm very, very happy. I'm very happy. I'm on track with all my goals this month. Apart from one, which is my weight. But I kind of had a bad couple. Last week I had my mum come round and she gave me, like, she fed, we ended up getting loads of food. And then this week I kind of just went, shit, we've got a storm coming in on Friday night and I don't want to go out in the rain. I don't want to be out on the road during a storm. I don't know if it's going to cause problems. Maybe we go tonight, and then that fucked me up yesterday as well. Mattresses get dense. They do, because they bend over time. That's why you can get like full foam ones now, which don't bend that way. They do over time, however, start to shape themselves. But you can use like a steam vacuum to fix that. Yeah, good for you, Katie. Good. Wait, what did I do? Gamer, what did I do? Why are you saying good for me? What did I do? You are on your way to your goals, you said? Oh, I know. Oh, I get it. Oh, yeah, I'm making progress towards my goals. I'm halfway towards a goal, which is a monthly goal. I'm halfway to it, and I'm really, really happy I'm halfway to it. That one is genuinely not up to me, though. That is up to your chat's response to things, more than anything. And that's just a overtime thing. If I hit my goal, the next month's goal is also achievable. And if I can do those 2 goals, then I'm on track to go for the following goal. And I'm like, yo, let's go. Gotta rotate top to bottom and left to right every so often. Jake, I can't do that. I'm on a sofa bed. It's just a sofa bed. I'm on the sofa. It's a sofa. If I rotate it, then the sofa faces the wall. And if I flip it upside down, then it's facing upside down, and then it's not a sofa, it's just an upside down sofa. Not you, general declaration. Good point. Yeah, you should flip your mattress like every 3 months or so. If you want to be extra spicy, you should flip it every time you change your bedding. Just flip it. Just flip it and then flip it and then flip it and then flip it and then flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it. I would like to vote to hug the kitty. You want a hug? I need to get a body pillow so chat can hug me, hug my body pillow, can't I? Or a plushie. Chat, plushie or body pillow? Which one should be higher priority? Would you hug a body pillow or would you hug a plushie? Decisions. Would you hug both? That one will be 3.
Onita,
Pago!
I have a dick.
Rainbows, you head puppy, you been stuck with me for 6 years and 8 months now.
Jesus Christ. Why was up changed to rainbows? And head ass turned to head puppies? What? But 6 years and 8 months, Pango. Holy shit. 80 consecutive months. You wonderful, glorious bastard. I love you, hun. How have you been, by the way? Have you been okay? Whichever is cheaper. Okay. What one could we put a hole in? I mean, a plush of both would work. Doctor, I guess? Terrace, I see you. I see what you're thinking. No hype train. No hype train. They replace bad ones with better ones for most of the TTS tools. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I do have it set to do that, actually. I may turn that off a little bit. Jake's! Bad Jake! Thank you so much for the 100 biddies, though. Got caught speeding by a camera, so I gotta do a speed awareness course by good, but good otherwise. Oh, I'm sorry that happened. Wasn't me. I see what you're thinking, though. No. No. I see what you're thinking. I know what you want to do. No. Got to use the opportunity. I have fluff in my ear. No, Tara! It's bad. Little bits.
Yes.
No! I love you, Jake, but no! Got snacks. What snacks did you get? Snacks! What snacks did you get? Snacks?
Yes.
No! No! How did we go? Oh wait, no, we went from 37% to 50%. That makes more sense. Thank you so much for the 300 biddies, Jake. But no. Treats? No treats. No treats. Terrace! Thank you so much for the 15 gifted subs. Why would you do this to me? I want to steal your snacks, Katie.
Treats.
No! No treats! What are you thinking? No treats. Thank you so much for the 15 subs, Terrace. I really appreciate you, and Jay for the 400 biddies, and Pango for starting this whole fucking thing. I heard treats. Our treats. Sad. Me with no treats. Treats. Treats! No thinking today. No think. Wait, this is ticking away from Valorant. This is ticking away from Valorant?
Treats.
Treats! Why would you say treats? A TTS! No treats! I love causing other people to get monetary gain.
Little bits. More treats.
Oh god, no treats! Stop! You're just starting a bits war on treats or no treats. You know what we need, chat? I think we need a poll.
Yes, treats.
No treats! What are you doing? No treats! What is wrong with all of you? Amon and Nom thinks of the treats. Treats! No treats equals bits. Chewing, chomping.
Little bits. Treats.
Taras, you're in a losing battle, okay? No treats!
Little bits. Yay, treats.
Someone say treats. Chat said treats.
Little bits. What battle?
What battle? Can we get some ums in chat?
Little bits. More treats.
More treats, chat! More treats! Treats! Taras is fighting you guys. They think no treats. But I'm thinking treats. If you do... Jake, why do you always capitalize? Oh, wait, it's because you're on phone. It's like over there. Yeah, if you do without capital, it does that. But chat!
Little bits.
Treats!
Treats.
Treats!
Little bits. Here a gift.
Thank you, Peter, for the 1,100 biddies. I really love and appreciate you. Thank you so much. No treats. Charis really doesn't want you guys to have treats. And I'm just sitting there going, I think Chad wants the treats. Treats. Oh, wait, no. Taras has backup finally. Luigi, are you backing up Taras with the no treats gang? Do I need to change my channel points to treats? I could do that. There is a war on treats.
Sneaky treats.
Sneaky treats! This is the highest level hype train we've had in a while, just so you know. Bite Taras! Bite Taras! Claim treats! Bite Taras! Claim the treats! No treats! All the treats!
Little bits. Level 100 sneak treats.
This is the highest level hype train we've had in a while. What the fuck? And it's just all from bits, essentially. I say that. I really do want to say thank you to Taras again for the 15 subs. Treats. People are wide. Treats. Treats. Chat treats. I've been laughing this entire fucking time. You guys are crazy and I love you for it. Just bought those bits for that low. Treats. Treats. Level 999, no treats. All the treats. It's every itty bitty bit of treat. I can't stop laughing. You guys are funny as fuck. Oh, I can't wait for everything to be finalized. Katie said treats. I did say treats. So has chat several times over. Don't make me use the Skyrim restoration potion glitch on the treats. Terrace, no, we love you so much. Come back. The treats are gonna win if you leave. And I don't have enough snackos. Thank you for the 5. Thank you for the 5 biddies, Luigi. Sky, you want me to give you a lovely little treat? Huh? No, you're such a good girl, aren't you? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're such a lovely little good girl. I'm so proud of you. You're also very good. You're taking care of yourself. You're doing so good. And I'm very proud of you. You're all getting so many good treats, aren't you, chat? Chat, you're doing so good. You're so good. It's such a good girl. Lovely good boys, aren't you? Yeah. You're gonna go get one of the lovely little treats, aren't you? You're such a good girl. Such a precious little girl. And lots of good little boys in the chat too, aren't you? Oh, I'm so proud of you. You're doing so good. Ready? The real treat is Katie herself, of course. Sky, you're the first person to realize that. I'm being pampered, run! Self-care is poggies. Self-care is poggies! Uh-huh! Shoot me. Can I put Terrace on the fridge? Do you want me to put Terrace on the fridge? Is that because it's really high up and Terrace can't get down? Is Terrace really short in real life? So is Terrace like this tall? New law leak. Terrace is this tall. They're shoulder height. If I pick them up and put them on top of the fridge, they can't come down. Terrace is this tall. New law drop. I had a really funny idea, by the way, of a D&D character. I want to do a character. I want to do a D&D character, right? And the D&D character, the number one trait is this. Their lore constantly changes. Every time they do a backstory, it's always different. Every time they do a backstory lore thing, talking about something from their past, it's always different. Like every time they say, oh, I remember when I met so-and-so character for the first time, and then every time always changes. Like every time. It's like their trick. And the whole joke is you never know the actual lore. That's the whole character. You don't know their lore. They are just a confusing mess, and their lore is always like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like they are just a bullshit artist. That is their trait. I just really want to do that as a D&D character. Choo choo. Oh wait, yeah, we got a high level. How do I have all the level 5 emotes? That was a level 6 hype train. Then not level. Oh, it was level 6 0%. Oh no. Even the character doesn't know the true lore due to the patron. The whole point of the joke is their lore, their origin lore, is just endlessly changing. And here's the thing. Here's the thing, Snack. Every time they do a lore dump or talk about anything from their history, it is always truthful. It is always truthful, and they will never be caught in a lie, but they never say the same thing twice. That is like the whole thing behind their character. Plot twist, they were warping reality around the random bullshit they're saying, so it's all true. Sky gets it. Sky gets it. That's the thing. So every time they say a lie, reality is warping around that lie, meaning that they're always telling the truth, but because they constantly lie, you don't know what the truth is, so you just have to accept what they're saying is as true. Even if it's a wrong thing. Like, at one point, the character will turn around and talk about their upbringing in the royal capital and how they hated their upbringing under royal decree and had to escape the castle to go hang out with the peasants because they were their true friends. And one time they got kidnapped and were held to ransom by a team of bandits, and the royal guard came in to save them because that. And then the next time round, they're just talking about how they grew up on a pirate ship. And then the next time round, they talk about how they grew up on a farm. And then the next time they talk about how they grew up in a sewer, or how they were a peasant on the street begging, or how they were a pickpocket, or how they grew up in a library, or how they have a doctor's they have a large education because their parent was a doctor. Yes. I am too puppy-pilled for this. I am just going to start biting. Oh, so each time they tell that true law is spoken, it's just turned into another line of reality. Yes. Yes. They would be an arcane rogue. Or something. Come bite my arm, puppy. I just love that as I love that as a character. It's just pure chaos in, like, the funniest fucking way. But it's like, yeah, like, it'll be really, really funny as well because at one... Tommy! Thank you so much for the 39!
39.
Let's go! 39! It'll be really, really funny as well, because at some point in the story and in the game, they'll get arrested and then thrown into jail, and they'll talk about their parent, their dad, who was the police chief of this far-off land, and how they'll send a raven to get their dad to help them get out, because they've got big connections all over the world. And then you send a raven off to get your dad to get you out, and it works. Like, complete bullshit. It's complete bullshit. They just bullshit their way out of situations. I thought I was clever with wanting to be a Dragon King monk to grapple into Repetaxel. I just love the idea of a character who is built around the concept of bullshitting everyone around their history. I think that'll just be the funniest fucking lore behind them. And the whole point is you don't know what's going on, but every time they lie, it's good for each situation, meaning they're perfect. And it's always a trauma dump. It always has to be a trauma dump. I'm small brain, y'all big ripple brain. I just love that as an idea for a character in D&D. Like, every time you come across them, it's just another lie. But it's not a lie because they believe it. Like, at one point, they're literally just gonna come out of nowhere and just say, my mum is a dolphin. And you're just gonna believe them at that point. I'm like, they're not a dolphin. They couldn't be a dolphin. Or like, no, that would be really, really funny. My mum was a dolphin, so I know how to talk to dolphins. Dunks head in the ocean, starts screeching, and then suddenly dolphins turn up. Like, the most, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like, yeah, I'm really, really, like, convincing. I'm sorry, what a liar that believes that they're being truthful. Yeah. Hi, Shove. Choo choo choo, chomp chomp chomp. You have an emoji for that, dummy? Do I? Your point of view. Don't eat dolphins. This makes me want to spam my old DM till he answers his phone. Do it! I don't always put my head out of the cart window, but when I do, my hand is a dolphin. Oh, I don't always put my hand out of it. You go like that when you're putting your hand out the window. I hate opening the window of the car because it ruins my hair, and it's really annoying because my dad is bald, so he doesn't get it. To be honest, Katie thing is pretty basic, but it's if you're creative, it's amazing. I know! They're just the bullshit artist, and they just get out of every situation by being a bullshit artist. I just got back. Welcome back! Did you get snackos? Chat, why is Katie so cute? I am special. I am special. I am good bean. Well, the bar is saying that you wanna get up. I'm gonna say yes to all of these to get the melts away. I am special. Made of gingerbread. Yes. That's the thing. If you take Katie's idea and put it on a 95%, of characters, it would make an OP character. The whole point is that you need to make them really stupid. So low intelligence, high charisma, and very good at convincing other people. I don't know what other stats are it. So they need low intelligence, high charisma. They would literally be the definition of a bimbo/himbo. But they lie to themselves and they believe in their lie, which makes them, technically speaking, their perceptions and everything will be really powerful. Can you imagine them just picking up a bow, going, "Oh, I'm really good with a bow. I'm really, really good with a bow. I remember growing up, I used to always hit the target dead center. Maybe I should shoot this arrow at this dragon's eye and see if I can blind it." And then you pull the bow back and your fucking archery skills are non-existent. But you pull it back and you temporarily get a boost because of the lie. Does that make sense? Exactly, they could BS their way into any class. Exactly! Exactly! Low intelligence, low charisma, it's just me but still himbo. Well, the whole point is high charisma, low intelligence, and great and is just really, really good at convincing. Technically speaking, I would say they'd be a rogue, an arcane rogue, but you don't want them to be an arcane rogue. I don't know. Would an arcane rogue work? There is no class. There is a no class for D&D. It would be okay then. It would be classified as a no class, but I classify them as a himbo or a bimbo. I think that would just be a really, really funny character for D&D. I'd want to do that. I'd want to do that, and it'd just be like... What? Sorry, is that not that is? Just a regular person? What are they? An idiot sandwich. What class are you? I'm an idiot sandwich. And then, can you just imagine me as a character in D&D, and I'm just like, I get caught by like these big monsters and stuff, and I'm just like, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I didn't mean to be here." And they just bullshit their way out of like "Hey, you're deep in the mines of you're deep in these fucking forgotten mines, surrounded by goblins, and then you're surrounded by goblins by yourself because your team members all ran off, and your response is, 'I'm sorry, I got lost. Can you help me out to the exit?' And the whole joke is that you're lost inside these mines. That's the whole mission. And you convince the goblins of the mines to help guide you out. And your story disappears. Your story disappears, right? And it's either you succeeded in convincing them to help you leave, or you failed and they killed you. Then it goes back to your teammates, and they're running through the mines trying to get out. And then it's really funny because they get out the mines finally. They've killed hundreds of goblins. And you're just sat out in like this little cove with a little fire making cups of tea. And then you're just talking about how you're really good friends with this Goblin King. You just make great friends with these Goblin Kings, and they're really lovely. They gave you some really nice tea and some like goblin honey from these these bees which use like moss instead of flowers. And you're just sitting there going like, they gave you honey and tea. That's what? Like they're spending the entire playthrough thinking you're dead and you're just waiting outside for them because you bullshitted your way out. I just love that. Not the mind goblins. I think if you could if you don't have a class, you need a specific D&D session. Oh, I think over time that you can develop into a class. I think if you start, a good thing to do is start in D&D is start everyone off as a known class, and then you develop the class over time. That's actually a really, really good way to start a D&D campaign when you think about it. Fight me. You have a sub. Fight me. Ads incoming. Chat, ad started. I'm sorry. I got told to drink. 1v1 hand holding only. Oh, so nice. I like how my 3 coffees this morning and no water. Yeah, my 3 coffees this morning and no water. Oh, you can still do it from that side. My 3 coffees and no water this morning means that every time I take a sip, all the caffeine in me starts waking up again. It's a really funny trick to do. It works. I just really love that as a D&D character, though. It'll be so funny. No water, I give up. Jake! On these days, the best thing for me to do is just hold off on the water until I start streaming. You know that. You know that because the hydration helps me wake up more. Not. Yes is a good idea. Gonna fight the coffee bringer for the water to thrive. Not. Do it. Fine, I will wake up and I'll make sure I have a glass of water in the morning, okay? I'll make sure I wake up and have a glass of water in the morning. Did I remember my hormones? I can't remember if I remember my hormones today. Pretty sure I did. I did reply to you this morning, didn't I? I can't remember. I may not have done it. I may have forgotten my hormones today. It's fine. I can forget like one day every now and then. What are you doing, twin? What? I'll get disqualified though. What would you get disqualified by? Hi, Jake! You can? Amazing. Missing one day every now and then is not a bad thing. It's like once every like 2 weeks is fine. I have returned. Welcome, return! Fear me, for I bite. Oh, so do I. I bite in playful ways. I'll make your toes curl. Don't know what's going on? I don't know either. Nori. And now you're getting hugged. Let's go! Good. Good. I want to see who's on. I haven't actually checked who's on yet. We're an hour and a half into stream and I haven't checked who's online. Let's go. Chat, if you were to do a D&D character, what kind of character would you build? Please help find Katie's last candle missing brain cell. Listen, Jake, I have 2 brain cells and they're both fighting for 3rd place. Okay? I have 2 brain cells and they're both fighting for 3rd place. You know this. You know this. I'm sorry, I have been a bit depressed today. I'm just getting over a cold. Taylor, you are 100% fine. Do not worry. And I understand that if you're depressed, it's that time of year where the weather is kind of poopy and it makes you feel really like either, for me, it makes me feel really tired and really comfy, so I constantly want to sleep. But like for other people, the lack of sun and ability to leave the house is kind of like, oh, I get tired, I get really depressed. I'm sorry. Oh, I love this song. Ah. I was missing different from my brain. You are a good person. You are fine, hun. But you are fine. Depression is just part of life. It's part of life, and I guarantee you're going to be fine on the other ends. It's genuinely just a time of year where you just want to either be curled up in bed and comfy because you're tired all the time. Hibernation. Your brain wants to hibernate. Or you want to be outside, but you can't be outside because it's rainy. And that's bad. I need to get a new winter coat. I don't think I have any brain cells yesterday. I was on the roof at work with a leaf blower cleaning gutters. Then I went back on the roof to fix a pinholes that were leaking. That doesn't mean what? I love this song. Never Fade Away from a Cyberpunk ending version. I love this song. It's such a good song. It's summer where I am, and it's been raining, hailing for a month straight. It has been raining here for like the past, I want to say like the past week and a half almost. We've had like maybe one day of decent sun in the last like 2 weeks. Katie, have you played the game? Cyberpunk? I haven't played the game in a hot minute. Like, I played it at launch and I loved it. I vote we put lamp on fridge till they give us warm weather. What? Don't do that. They don't control the weather. I'm so sad I just missed my ex-girlfriend so much you don't know what like. Taylor. Everyone... There we go. Taylor, you're gonna be fine, okay? I understand that you're not in the best headspace, and I know you're missing someone. It is completely human to miss someone. Okay? But consider this, there's a reason why that person is your ex, and I guarantee you're gonna be better for it, okay? And know this, we are here if you need someone to talk to about it. You know that, right? I just lost the game. What game? It's such a good game. I cried. I wouldn't mind replaying it, but I'd want to do the DLC. I'd want to do the DLC on stream, because that's the one thing I haven't touched yet. I'd want to do the main game and the DLC as well together. Also, apparently they're working on the next Cyberpunk game. Apparently it's in the works. I'm like, technically speaking, if they keep it in the city, they could just update the city. Maybe add a bit more of... They could add like a bit of urban sprawl going on, so they could make the city a bit bigger. And then add in like unfinished development for like future maps, which will be a cool thing. Make some of the high-rises a bit bigger and add some more buildings to go into. Clean up some areas, make some areas dirtier. I don't know. This song reminds me of my ex-girlfriend. I'm sorry. The whole Samurai album is on YouTube. It's such a good soundtrack. Actually, do you know what's really funny? In the original, in the normal Cyberpunk, the non-DLC one, there's the singers. You know the singers? I've never been able to figure out how to start those missions. Like, I have done every mission. I'm not joking when I say this. I did a playthrough of Cyberpunk where I did 100% of all the missions. And I could never figure out how to start that one. I then went in and started going through my phone to try and find, to see if it was a phone trigger one. Still couldn't find it. Buy better bulbs, fam. I need to get Phantom Liberty. Same, that's the one that I really, really want to do. It's an old lamp. This song, oh wait, I already read it. There is also, they're working on a second show. Yeah, and I've heard about that, and I'm really hopeful for it. It's going to be in Chicago. That wouldn't be a bad one. I'm going to cuddle the big dog. I can't believe Keanu Reeves played Johnny and sung the song. Yeah! You gonna be Big Spoon or Little Spoon? I like being a little spoon. I'm a little spoon, chat. Would you be my big spoon? Chat, do you wanna be my big spoon? Would you be the big spoon to my little spoon? Huh? Huh? Hmm? There are some things that change depending on dialogue options. I think the samurai one isn't based on dialogue though. I don't know. I just know that there's like the band, or like the music band, when there's like 5-6 missions around it, and I've never been able to figure out how to start those. I would love to be I would love to be the big spoon. I prefer being a little spoon. I love being little spoon. I love being little spoon. It makes me feel really lovely and protected. Katie is just a little spoon of cozy girly. Thank you. Keanu already said he wants to return for the next Cyberpunk. Apparently yeah, I've heard that actually, Crude. I've heard that. It'll be really interesting if they figured out a way in the game. Like, they could turn around and drop some lore, like, oh, Johnny Silverhand's returning, and the way that they do it is they found out that his little memory, the memory stick of him from the original game, they figured out how to duplicate it. They figured out how to duplicate it, and you just find one. I smother people in my chest when I cuddle them. Yeah, I do the same unintentionally. I have nearly 9 entire DLC. I have nearly 9 entire DLC Phantom Liberty did. You know that music that's in the game is actually based off of an Irish band that is located in Europe. That's cool. I love being Big Spoon because I'm always roasting. Always roasting. Yeah. Hope Judy is in the second game. I'd love Judy to come back. Actually, do you know what would be really cool? Jaguar, can you imagine that they do this? Judy is in the second one, because at the end of Cyberpunk, Judy gets away. Judy, there's like an option where Judy gets out of the city and she runs away from she runs away from the city. Can you imagine, right? Judy gets away from the city. She turns up in the next one, and she has a copy of Johnny with her. Judy Alvarez is probably not going to be in the next game. According to the guy who writes the books, I would love to have both of these come back in the new Cyberpunk game, but I already think that probably will never happen. They could have her come back. They could literally just have her as a throwaway character. Like, maybe you're in a meeting with a Ripper Doctor. Maybe you go to meet up with a Ripper Doctor. She's leaving, and she leaves behind the memory stick with Johnny on it. And he sneaks it into you because someone comes in. Cameos can happen. Problem is that people will just disregard the mission once she leaves, and just go, I'm gonna follow her. I want to know where she is. I don't think making either of them a big character would be good. They could just have her as a little throwaway character, like she's dropping off of a Ripper Doctor, and he like, I don't know, someone comes in, so he puts it in you to protect the memory stick, because it's like a really, really important thing. and then it fries or something, and then it embeds itself into your neck, and you can't take it out because it literally welds itself into your things. And you've got Johnny back again. Ooh. I hope Panam, Misty, or Judy come back to the second game. I don't know. I absolutely love Judy, but she has some major daddy issues, and that's one of the reasons why I kind of wonder if the voice actor would play her again. I could. Who is welding Husha? We're talking about how they could have Johnny Silverhands turn up in the new Cyberpunk game. And I have a theory that Judy drops off a memory stick, you know, one of the upgrade sticks, which you put in, which has Johnny on it. So Judy drops off one of those at a Repodoctor, and you're doing something in the Repodoctor room, and I don't know, someone comes in, and the Repodoctor turns around and puts the memory stick into you to like hide it. And then something happens, it short circuits, and then it welds into your memory slot, and it stops you from taking it out. I don't know, something along those lines. Weld Terrace to the floor. Do you mean the relic? Yeah. Yeah. Like, somehow Judy got a copy of it. Psst, I'm gonna sneak out and hope my pup doesn't wake up. Okay, Jaguar, have a wonderful day, okay? I'll see you tomorrow, okay? I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Mwah. Bye-bye. So I have a thing that I did a plugin install on my OBS, by the way, and it's a really, really cool thing, and I genuinely do love it. It's Atrium. It's like the Atrium OBS suite thing. I love it because it lets me, I realized it lets me make multiple profiles, and it affects the profile. So I have my own profile specifically for my Twitch streams, and I actually love it because it memorizes it. And I'm like, fuck yeah, I don't have to fuck ass around with remaking my OBS scene every time I go live now. I don't think they do a similar story to the second game. Hopefully they don't. Hopefully they don't. I'm feeling a bit better now. Thanks you so much. Keep my mind off of things. Taylor, I'm always here if you need a distraction. You know that, right? I hope they put something about Jackie's family. Do you know what would actually be a really, really cool thing for them to do? Ignore everything from the original Cyberpunk. Well, not ignore everything from the original Cyberpunk. They put Jackie's family in Chicago or something, and then have it as his coming of, have it so his coming. The game is you playing Jackie and is coming into his things. Distracted by Wonderful Girl. Thank you. I try. Torres, don't check the pantry. Huh? Are you putting Torres on the fridge again? You know they're like that tall, right? They can't come down. Joke on you, I have no pantry. Pantries are very much an American thing, Terrace. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed that, Terrace? Pantries are very much an American thing. Also, the cellar is filled with empty fridge. Don't ask why. Should I panic? You're so sweet and nice. Thank you, Taylor. But you needed it. That's all that mattered. You needed someone to let it yes. Does it, Katie? You're going on the fridge too. But I'm a cat. I can jump off of things. I may twist my ankle, but I can jump off of things. It's why I have a tail. It lets me get off and up and down off of things. In another life, I help steal those from other people. What? Joke's on you, my oven holds all the pots when I use it. When I don't use it. Greedy, I do the same. I do the same. I'll put catnip up there. Heroin? Why would you put catnip up there? Dragging you to a Korean barbecue. Chaplain!
Dick!
Joe Katie, sorry for I am late.
You are perfectly fine. Do not worry about that, Chaplain. I'm hoping you're doing okay, though. 10 months, wow. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No such thing as like, there is no such thing as late. There is fashionably on time. So I'm told. Bum, 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 bum. By the way, I won't be able to join the other fun place until next week after Thanksgiving because of my finger. How hard are you going on those streams? Jackie, what do we need to get you like a solace or something? Do we need to get you like a solace for the other streams? Yes, that is arrangeable. Apparently they're having a 70% off sale at the moment, or up to 70% off sale. They're always 50% off on that website. I don't fucking know why Lovense does that. Sorry, I needed to sit down. Been standing up for like just shy of 2 hours. And my caffeine is wearing off, and my eyes are starting to get the fatigue strain thing. Oh my god. Hi, Luigi. Hi. I need to get some new emotes, don't I? It's cute we see... It's cute we see thighs more. You like seeing my thighs? You like seeing thighs? They do that to give people the feeling that they're getting a deal. Yeah, and it's against a lot of trading legislation. Do you want to know facts about Johnny Silverhand? Did you know that he never had it out of Arasaka Tower? He was shot point blank range by Adam Smasher. Did you also know that Morgan Blackhead was the one who ordered in attacking Arasaka Tower? I did not know any of that. And I saw that sell, and only the gravity is... Yeah, but they get to claim it's up to 70% off. They get to claim that it's up to 70% off. Suplex Katie into a bigger cuddle. You're gonna break my back. Don't do that. The reason is because I can't get this hand dirty. It's also the finger is pain time to time. I'm sorry. I want nachos. I haven't had nachos in forever. I actually know nachos are gluten-free because they're made of corn flour. Nachos are made of corn flour. Did you know that? They're made of corn flour. Corn flour. Tat, did you know that nachos are made from corn flour? Which means they're not made from wheat, which makes them gluten-free. Did you know that corn flour as well is actually a really, really crappy type of flour because it makes you not feel full? It has a moreish quality rather than a filling quality. Pretty obvious. Yeah. Yes, I remember this. I actually want to get some nacho. I want to have some nacho cheese. I want to get some cheesy nachos now. Fuck. I want to get no. I want to do bolognese. I want to do a bolognese, and instead of using spaghetti, I use nachos. And then instead of doing like Parmesan or mozzarella cheese on the top, I just do nacho cheese. Did I just create a new dish? Nacho bolognese? Did I just create a new dish, nacho bolognese? I actually fuck with that. That sounds really nice. The other thing about the whole mission that you relive in Johnny's memory is that on the very top of Arasaka Tower, Morgan Blackhand was going out. It was Adam Smasher. Wasn't there a flashback with him and the old Arasaka guy after the tower exploded? I have no idea. I haven't played the game in forever. I hate this. I need to find the balance. Cheese. Nearly completed the whole game and the DLC, which is kind of shocking because the DLC was too easy for me for some reason. Do you know what's really funny? The only game I actually went out of my way to get the DLC for was Elden Ring. No other game has made me go, I'm getting that, other than Elden Ring. I'm not joking. Every other game I have ever done and I've loved, I've always been reluctant to go for the DLC. Elden Ring is the biggest exception for me because I genuinely looked at it and went, oh shit, that's crazy. I want it. Also, cool little side note, the Steam machine I talked to my dad about, and he's become more and more convinced by it. I told him that Steam doesn't have board members, and they make more money through their sales and their sales than anything, so they can make the Steam machine as cheap as possible. Current rumors on the Steam machine, by the way, is $500 to $700. That's the range that we're looking at for the Steam machine, if you didn't know. Just a little heads up. That is the range we're looking at for the Steam machine. And I told him, you won't need something like Xbox Live because it just needs the internet connection. And you get access to Humble Bundle. And he's like, what's Humble Bundle? I said, Humble Bundle is something that you can sign up to and you get little deals pop up every now and then. And you can get like hundreds of dollars worth of games for like 10, 15 quid. Keep your customers happy. Smile, old school mate. Yeah. They can make it cheap as they want you to buy and still make it expensive. The problem is that PlayStation and Xbox are run by this. Both PlayStation and Xbox have this issue of board members wanting their dividends. It's owned by. It's a publicly traded company. It is publicly owned. You can buy stocks in both Xbox and PlayStation, Sony and Microsoft and Sony. You can buy shares in them, which means people want their dividends back. They want to get they want to get a return on what they've invested. Meaning the hardware and the games need to become more expensive more often to pay their bills. Steam doesn't have that problem. It's privately owned. They don't have a board of members. They genuinely don't have board members. They can make the hardware as cheap as they want because they know they will sell. They can make the hardware as cheap as they want because they know they can sell. And the summer sales make them so much fucking money. If they can get more people onto Steam because of the Steam machine, they win. They win. And I want to say this now. The only problem my dad has with the Steam machine is the controller. That's it. And I told him, I'm not going to confirm it, but it looks like you might be able to also get a Xbox or a PlayStation controller to work on it by default. People here have forgotten how to do business, adapt and overcome. Jake is genuinely correct. Loads of companies forget that the hardest part about business is getting someone through the door. Once they're in the door, you can sell them on anything you want. If you can get them into the ecosystem, you win. It's like the funniest thing with Apple. The funniest thing with Apple is once you're in the ecosystem and you're comfortable, you want more of the ecosystem. I am genuinely someone who hates to fucking admit this. My dad is also someone who hates to fucking admit this. But once you enter the door to Apple, you kind of want to stay in the ecosystem. We've both got iPads, we've both got iPhones, we have an Apple TV. And I'm thinking about myself getting a fucking Apple TV. Keep them happy and they will return. Exactly. Make them happy, they will return. A return customer is better than a one and done customer. I have a cool thing about Cyberpunk 2077 is that Adam Smasher, who was the one who didn't make it out of her cicada when I went down after the nuclear bombs dropped on the elevator shaft, he also died. Adam Smasher, you see it in the game as a con. It was reincarnation. Well, you can do gluten-free bread. The only problem is that you need a complete separate bakery to do that. You can't let the gluten-free flour get mixed in with normal flour. Sorry if it's out of context. Chaplain, don't worry, I completely understand. They use separate milk. That you're right. They do need to use separate plants because flour dust gets everywhere. Keep them happy and they will return. Yeah, return customers are better than one and done customers. Hello, cuties and sexies. Is that a pansexual flag? Oh, it's bisexual flag. Yo, hello, Spring Freddy. You got a knife? Hi, Katie. Sorry I'm late. It's okay, late. It's night for you. You're fine. I'm sorry if I'm responding to the family with the no emote about the story of Cyberpunk 2027. You're fine. You're all fine. Dibs on all the mod snacks. Don't take the mod snacks. They need them. They're here to mod. They need the snacks. They gotta keep up with my yapping. Don't distract them by stealing their snacks. I can say that from experience as a baker. Yes. Chat other snacks. Yes. Chat! I watched all of Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, and El Camino over the last 3-ish weeks. I watched all of them. I'm not gonna lie. I think that they could do another mini movie around Breaking Bad, and they could just simply call it Walt. They could genuinely do it. They could do a new mini movie and call it Walt, and they could have it be the events after Walt gets captured and when he dies. And I know what you're thinking. He dies in the final episodes. No, he doesn't. There's no proof he dies in the final episode. They could genuinely do a new Breaking Bad movie, call it Walt or Walter, right? I think Walt works better. And the whole thing is it's extra spiced story of things that you missed from Breaking Bad to help spice up the story even better. I think that would be the best thing for them to do. Like, I would love that. Just a little extra spicy thing from Breaking Bad. Just call it Walt. And it's Walter in prison trying to still be the kingpin. And he's just dying. And then it ends with him actually dying. That's what I would do. And then you could have it so the events... You could have it so the events of... You can have it so the events of Better Call Saul, at the end of Better Call Saul, happen after Walter's death. That's what I would do. Genuinely, that's what I would do. Get glass! Why are you glassing people, Jake? Why? Don't do that, that's mean! What was that sound I made? I'm laying down on my couch watching a movie with dog. What movie are you watching, Taylor? What movie are you watching? Thank you for the follow. Welcome into the stream. Taylor, what movie are you watching, huh? Where you going? What are you watching? Huh? Huh? Hmm? My titties feel big. Oh. But yeah, I watched all of Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, El Camino, and I'm trying to figure out what to watch next. My sister recommended Ozark, and I'm just like going, I don't think I want to watch Ozark. I kind of don't want to go near watching One Punch Man, because I've already watched season 1. And I know I think I've seen most of season 2. And I'm just sitting there going, I don't want to go near it. Because season 2 felt disappointing, and I know season 3 is shit. Like, I want to watch something. I need a new show. Chat, do you have any recommendations? I'm just watching a Harry Potter movie, very first one. Sometimes I like to watch horror movies when I feel depressed, but sometimes it just doesn't work. I'm still feeling a little bit sad. It is hard for me to get over to Lewis. Who? Taylor, if you're feeling sad and you want to watch something horror related and you've got Netflix, might I recommend one of the monster series? Apart from the the Menendez twins one, that one was really shitty. To get over things, sorry, I'm spelling. My spelling is bad. You're fine. You're fine. Oh god, I'm starting to get tired now. Fuck. Hello, Tail. Hello. I have tail. I have tail. Look at my tail. Look at my tail. Look at my tail. I caught it. Oh. Look at my tail. You're tired? It's been the weather. I'm not gonna lie, the weather recently has been so shitty and rainy. It's just been so constant porridge here. I'm mentally, I'm getting really tired. Also, the building work all week has woke me up. Even yesterday when they were only here for 2-3 hours. I literally just said, fuck this, I'm gonna go downstairs and watch TV. What is that? What is that? The EB. Yeah, I got the EB. Well, that happened. What happened, Snack? What happened, Snack? Huh? Sorry. The arms. Oh. The evening happened. Yeah, it's just the time of year where it's like that we went from having the thing is we're at the time of year where summer is officially gone now. Winter is rolling in. The days are getting ridiculously short, ridiculously fast. And it's the time of year where you can't keep up with it, so you start to feel more and more tired. The mental strain just went, I watch TV doesn't boil. Are you okay, Jake? I watched TV. I watched season 2 of Hazbin Hotel. Was playing Battlefield 6 and halfway through a game, I killed someone. They typed in chat, Good luck, everyone, and some grenade went off and the game froze and everyone has been typing what the fuck in chat and the game crashed. That's someone who hacked, hun. Snack, that genuinely is just someone who crashed the server. Literally gets dark at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Yep, it sucks. Ads incoming, 07. All the Yapps for Hazbin Hotel out. Yeah, there's 2 left. I've watched 1 through 6. I think both of the final episodes come out on Wednesday. I think they're dropping 2 episodes a week at the moment. But the last 2 episodes come out on Wednesday, if I remember correctly. But I binge watched I binge watched as many of them as possible. It's good, but I feel like season 1 had a bit more spark to it. Season 2 feels like, hey, we actually really need to like start thinking about story. So we're going to like try and tie things in a bit better because now we have a big story. We need to start doing some retconning and some adjustments. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from it. Still needs to watch 5 and 6 of Hazbin. Yeah, I'm on. I need 7 and 8. Need a bit more seasoning. It's the thing is it's like when it comes to certain shows, season 1 is always usually really, really, really fucking good. Season 2 goes one of 2 directions. Either they go, we're gonna take what we did on season 1 and we're gonna like amp this shit up, and it's gonna be great. Or we're going to start doing things to flesh things out, to make things a lot better, and so on and so forth. Or they start to do retconning to help tie things into the big story, which they then planned after season 1. And the thing is with Hazbin Hotel, they started to do a lot more lore dumping, they're explaining more things, and it feels like they're doing some retconning to try to tie things into a future story. The retconning that they're doing, though, is basically going, we're adjusting shit from back here to make it work better for the future. We didn't disclose this information before, now we're disclosing it a bit more openly now, so it makes, yeah. By the way, you guys know VizzyBops is transmasc phobic, right? It happens, Sky. No one's perfect. Can someone please give me a sub? But I'm tired. I'm tired of these ads. Can someone give Taylor a sub? They really, really want to get rid of these ads in their ad, so they really wanted things. Who is your favorite character from the Edgerunners TV show? I like. Is it Zoe? Zoe? I think it's Zoe. It's not Liz, I think it's Zoe. One with the big hands. Ow. Hi, Loyal. Hi. Appreciate the art, not the artist. Yeah, it's a situation of that you can appreciate the art and not the artist. And it's annoying. At some point, though, sometimes you have to really separate. Sometimes you really have to, like, ignore both sides. Like Harry Potter, to me, I tried to separate the art from the artist for the longest time around Harry Potter because of JK, but she genuinely just got to the point where she's so brain rotted. I can't separate them anymore, and I had to just disregard it. I'm going to watch the Harry Potter TV series, do not get me wrong. I am not paying for it though, and I'm making sure she never gets any of my money. I'm I'm going to say that now. I'm going to wait. When it comes out, I will watch it. But I'm going to genuinely say this now. I am making sure she does not get a single fucking penny off of me. My friend has a major beef with Vizzy. It's so fucking funny, to be honest. There's someone who has, like, there are people that have, like, big, with loads of people. Like, every fucking great show. Every great show has that one problem that is problematic, that one thing which makes the creator of it problematic. No one in this world is perfect. No one in this world is perfect. I'm going to tell you guys this now. I am far from perfect. If you think I'm close to perfect, then you're wrong. Jake, thank you so much for giving Taylor a gifted sub. Taylor, enjoy the sub. Say thank you, okay? Thank you, Jake. Say thank you, Taylor. No more ads for you. But yeah, if you think I'm perfect, I'm far from perfect. I'm genuinely far from perfect. Honest to fuck, I'm way lazier than I'd like to be, but I'm actively working on it. And yeah, like I have my own problems. Everyone has their own problems. VidzyPop has their own VivzyPop has her own problems. J.K. Rowling just genuinely has so many problems now. It's ridiculous. Everyone has their own problems. Trump has the Epstein files, and apparently he gave fucking and the biggest problem in the Clinton family is that Bill Clinton got fucking blowjob from Donald Trump, apparently. But we're not going to talk about that. But yeah, nobody's perfect. Everyone has their own problems. Some people will see certain people as having certain problems and they're unforgivable. Other people go, yes, it's a problem, but we can look past it. Like, here's the thing. You could turn around and when I say everyone has problems, you can literally turn around and point at one person who comes across as being fucking perfect. And then you look into their history. Well, they stole a chocolate bar when they were 7. You go back far enough, everyone had a problem and stuff. It's like, okay, cool. Speaking of Trump, did you see the clip from the football game in the US where 500,000 and something people were literally yelling "fuck you" from that one of the NFL games? Yeah, I heard about that one. Have you read the email? Have you read any of the emails? Him saying, I stopped being friends with him in like 2004, but you went to Thanksgiving with him in like 2017, the year before he got arrested for everything he did. That, yeah. His first taste of the presidency was apparently in like 2007. And people are allowed to not engage with media if they don't like the creator. Just don't be a dick to other people who like that piece of media. Like, most of my friends hate the show, but they respect the fact that I like it. Yeah, here's the thing. I like Has Been Hotel. I like the characters. I like the voice actors. I like the music. Same with Hell of a Boss. I like the characters. I like the story that's being told. I think it's really good. I think it's really creative. I like adult cartoons. I like adult cartoons because at the end of the fucking day, cartoons stopped being for kids a fucking while ago. You ask kids now, what's your favorite cartoon? They'll just be like, what's a cartoon? They have no preference. They don't watch cartoons. Most kids these days don't know what a fucking cartoon is. Most kids these days don't discover cartoons until they discover anime these days. The exception to that is little children who basically get put in front of the TV or the iPad and they throw on Bluey or fucking random kids shows. Most kids don't watch cartoons these days. When I didn't stop watching cartoons till I was like 20, by the way. And technically speaking, I still watch cartoons now. Well, if you ask the newest generation, they would say Bluey. Because they don't know any, because they haven't got any other cartoon shows. I discovered anime before knowing what it is. My first actual proper anime that I actually sat down and watched would have been Card Captors Sakura. Card Captors Sakura. I was really, really young. I watched that shit. I remember crying when it stopped airing on TV. Because I got picked up by a fucking, I think, Cartoon Network or some shit. I remember watching Card Captors Sakura growing up and me bawling my eyes out because it wasn't on TV anymore. I remember that. I remember that because I taped every fucking episode. My favorite anime would be Ghost in the Shell. That would be my first proper anime. The one which I was most aware of. Ghost in the Shell was the one which made me go, damn, this shit is art and I fucking love it. It wasn't Pokemon. Pokemon to me was a cartoon. It wasn't an anime. It wasn't Yu-Gi-Oh either, because I discovered Yu-Gi-Oh after Ghost in the Shell. One of my first actual big love animes, though, would actually be Akira. That one was god tier. I remember first watching Akira, and I was like, damn, this looks so fucking cool. It was visually stunning and holy crap amazing. The first Ghibli movie, for me, my first Ghibli movie would have been, my first Ghibli movie would have actually been, Spirited Away. Spirited Away and Princess Mononoke. I remember that because my dad had a friend. He died like 10 years ago. He had a friend called Mick, and he had a shelf. He was a huge fucking weeb, and I fucking love that about him. And the two movies, I remember going round here. I remember me and my dad going round his, and he had a huge barbecue in the back garden with all of his friends, like tons of his friends. And my dad was like, and I remember going in and say, can I watch some TV? And I said, and he was like, yeah, what do you want to watch? I said, I don't know, I just want to watch something like a cartoon or a movie. And he turned and said, I've got you, I know what you'll love. He handed me 2 DVDs, Princess Mononoke and Spirited Away. And he said, which one? And I said, can I watch them both? He said, yeah, but which one first? And I said, well, which one do you think first? And he looked at me and went, I think Spirited Away. Handed me Spirited Away. We put the DVD on and I watched it. And that was my first introduction to Ghibli movies. And then he said, did you like that? And I went, yes. And then I put the fucking... And then he put Princess Mononoke in. And I was like, this is great. And I loved it. Best ways to introduce someone to a Ghibli movie was those. And it's so good. My first ever anime, I think, was either My Neighbor Totoro or this film called Wolf Children. I've heard about that one. My Neighbor Totoro is actually really, really gorgeous. I fucking love that movie. My first anime show that I ever watched when I was a kid was Dragon Ball Z. And I was way back in the early 2000s before they had the TV show on Blu-ray. Yeah, so you got the original. Spirited Away was my first Ghibli movie too. Yeah, it's such a good one to start a kid off with. Mine was Dragon Ball, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, and whatever's been on the German TV channel RTL2. I don't know what that channel is. Bluey is freaking sick. Bluey is such a good cartoon. Bluey is such a good cartoon, and people saying it's for kids is fucking lying to themselves. It's such a fucking... It's so much more adult. I think Yu Yu Hakusho was the first anime I really got into. I know Cal's is Hunter x Hunter, or Hunter x Hunter. I know Cal's is Hunter x Hunter, because he's kind of like, yeah, this is my favorite show. And I've watched a bit of Hunter x Hunter, and it is a really, really good anime. First time animes. Yeah. Oh yeah, Detective Conan and One Piece 2. One Piece, okay, me with One Piece, I go through phases where I cannot put it down. Like, I genuinely love it, but I burn out watching it so much because there's so much to watch. But when I burn out watching it, I'll watch like 200 episodes, or I'll watch like 200-ish episodes of One Piece, and then I get bored of it. So what I'll do is I'll do 200 episodes, and then I don't touch it for like 4 months, and then I come back and do another 200 episodes. That's me with One Piece. I love One Piece. One Piece is fucking great. But it's like one where you burn out watching it too much. My first ever anime show that I ever watched when I was a kid, it was Dragon Ball Z, and it was like 2000, so before the TV was over. Yeah, the original one before they updated it on the Blu-ray, because they did actually update Dragon Ball. They actually did updates on the Blu-ray. They did corrections for Blu-ray and DVD. They actually did, it's like with Lord of the Rings. The Lord of the Rings Extended Edition, they have a different Extended Edition for the DVDs, and they've got a different Extended Edition for the Blu-rays. Did you know that? And they actually have a different set for the Blu-ray 4K. They actually added a couple more scenes into them. It's like, wow. Princess Mononoke is one of the best Ghibli films, in my opinion. It is genuinely one of the great things I love with Ghibli is the fact that they assume you have prior knowledge of the universe. They don't sit there info dumping on you. That's like the best thing. They don't try to they don't turn around and just like info dump a ton of crap onto your lap, like going, this is the universe, this is the world we live in. You're brought into a story almost halfway into what I would declare to be an actual tale. It's like starting Harry Potter, but it's already Prisoner of Azkaban. That's the best way to think about it. Can you imagine if in Harry Potter you start off on Prisoner of Azkaban, ignore the first two, you just get dropped into Prisoner of Azkaban, and then you ignore the rest of it. Imagine that is basically what Ghibli movies do. And that's the bit which I love when it comes to Ghibli. It assumes you know a base of the universe and you can go forward from there. Have you watched The Boy and the Heron yet? Have you watched The Boy and the Heron yet? That is a really, really good new Ghibli movie. I actually really recommend it. It's on Netflix. It's on Netflix at the moment, so it's worth watching. Random wonder, how tall are you? In real life or my avatar, Sky? Are you asking how tall I am in real life, or are you asking how tall my avatar is? Because they're two separate answers there. Did you also notice I actually took Dragon Ball Z off the air because it is considered too violent for kids? They moved it was it in the UK? They moved it from... Yeah, they moved it to Toonami. Which was Toonami was... They moved it to Toonami, and yeah, that's basically Adult Swim. Hi, Phoenix! I think my uncle pirated a ton of movies and shows. I remember watching stuff for free on DVD or something. I forgot what he downloaded it on. I always change it. It changes all the time, hun. They're never the same. I remember growing up, going to the market, like walking over to the market with my dad, and we had a friend. We have friends who used to live across the road, and their mum used to go work at this market, right? And she used to have a dodgy DVD store. And it was really, really funny because we would just go over and we would be like, oh, this one looks cool, this one looks cool, this one looks cool, this one looks cool. And then do you know what they do? They take those movies and pull them back, put them behind the thing, and then they go round to our friends across the road and they just hand us the copy of all the DVDs and they go, there you go, I saw you looking at them earlier. And they'd be like £5 for £1 type deal. Like, they did not give a shit. And they just went, there you go, whatever. It's called something like hard disk in French. I don't know what it is in English. I don't know. I never really watched cable TV if it wasn't the kids channel. Whenever I wanted to watch an anime, I got it from a library because they rented DVDs. Yeah, that's like a cool thing that I see libraries bringing back. I think that'll be like a really, really good thing for libraries to start doing again. Just a DVD collection. I think my uncle pirate... Oh, I'm not going to read that again. I have not watched The Boy and the Heron yet, but heard the voice acting is freaking insane. It is so worth watching late night. It is so worth watching. If you have Netflix, I think it's on Netflix. If you have it, watch it. Genuinely. Next time you're just kicking back and relaxing, please watch it. Hello, love, what are you doing today? We're just yapping. My usual, hun. How are you doing? It's called something like hard disk in French. I don't know what it is. Also, could you tell me both your sizes? In real life, I'm 5'11". My avatar, however, is 5'2". My avatar lore height is 5'2". My real life height is 5'11". Yeah, I'm a tall bitch. I'm a tall bitch, and I also wear platform shoes. Short. Fuck you, bitch. Thank you for the follow. Welcome into the stream. My uncle has an entire binder full of Dragon Ball Z. He was every single season. I love Dragon Ball. I can't watch it though. Like I'm gonna be fucking honest. I love Dragon Ball, but I cannot watch it. I cannot watch it. For me, it's just genuinely down to the fact that there are so many fucking episodes, and I don't know where to begin. Do you start off with Dragon Ball? Do you start off with Z? Do you start with GT? Do you start with, like, whatever? There's, like, 20 different versions, and all of them feel like they start over half the time. And it's always the fucking same. I'm like, bro. I'm alright, heading home from Big Brother's birthday party. That's cool! I hope you had a good time! I wish I could be, like, 8 foot tall sometimes. I wish I was actually shorter. I wish in real life I was, like, 5'6" or something. Genuinely. I wish I was, like, that much shorter than I am. I really don't like how tall I am in real life. Start off with Dragon Ball Z. It's the best. I don't have time for that, Sky. I'm still trying to get through One Piece. Genuinely, I'm still trying to get through One Piece. Love One Piece. Love One Piece. I'm at Dressrosa. If you want to know, in One Piece, I got to Dressrosa, which means I'm catching up. Before you say anything, I am catching up. It's just, I got to Dressrosa, and I was like, nah, I need a break from this because it's so much. And I've got so much on my plate, I can't watch it and do everything at the same time. It's so distracting. My head's starting to hurt again. Shit. Jake, why are you touching balls? Turns out my family is shattered after the dreaded vacation after my dad fluffed up. Ah, you mean the one where you went and then you just turned around and said, fuck you, I'm going home? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I know Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z to be really fucking thing, you don't know really where to start with the kids today because you have no idea what honestly, I only watched like 1 or 2 episodes, but episodes when I was a kid, and then I stopped watching it because I didn't know exactly what was going on. The other thing to know is that one of the voice actors played one of the characters recently passed away. Yeah, I heard about that. Checking something. Okay. Do you want to know what I want to do for an anime streaming service website? Do you want to know what I would do? For me, personally, you know when you go to like... So, you know on, like, websites, when you go to, like, let's say Crunchyroll. You'll use Crunchyroll as an example. When you go to Crunchyroll and you type in, like, we'll use Dragon Ball as an example. You go to Crunchyroll, you type in Dragon Ball, and it shows you all of the different series for Dragon Ball, right? Do you want to know what I would do to change that? I would do it so... when you go and you type in Dragon Ball, it gives you like a tab. It gives you the Dragon Ball universe. So it gives you all of the Dragon Ball universe. and it shows you this. It goes Dragon Ball Z, and then it does them in the release order, right? So it goes from left to right, and it shows you them in release order, right? And then underneath it, it can show you movies. And then it can connect. What you can then do is have it so the movies correspond with which universe it's under. So you can do like Dragon Ball. Doesn't have any movies. Doesn't need any movies. So it doesn't have any movies underneath it. Dragon Ball Z. Maybe there's 2 movies. Cool, we're going to add the 2 movies underneath that one. Oh, you got Dragon Ball GT. Cool, this one's got like 5 movies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 underneath it. In the release order. And it gives you recommendations when to watch the movies. So it turns around and says, hey, if you want to watch this in sequence and not have it ruin stuff within the show, watch this after watching this episode. Something like that. You know what I mean? That's what I want. That's genuinely what I want. You could do it.
Hi Katie, how's the thing of things?
Hi. I forgot that was my tier 3 sub sound. Thank you so much for the 22 months of tier 3, hon. I'm doing good. How are you, sweetie? I'm so panicked. I was so panicked then. Fuck me. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I want that. I want that as like a website. Every time though. I forget. I'm so easy for gore. I'm sorry. But no, I want a website where it's you click on the universe and it shows you in order. Because so many times these days, it's not like Dragon Ball 2, Dragon Ball 3, Dragon Ball 4. It's like Z, GT, X, Y. It's like Pokemon. You know that Pokemon Blue and Pokemon Red and Blue is the original Pokemon game, and then Yellow is where they actually shifted the story to make it different, right? To make it more correspond with the actual TV series. And then it's like Gold and Silver, and then it's like it's like they want to name them instead of number them, and I'm like, can we just have a system which shows you things in order instead? God damn, yeah, Luigi, that's my tier 3 sub sound. If anyone ever tier 3 subs, it makes me panic. And it makes Jake hit the clip button. My brother didn't want any other than me and little brother. What do you mean? Wait. What do you mean by that, Phoenix? My brother didn't want any other than me and my little brother? Are you saying that your brother didn't want anyone else to go other than you and them? You and your you and your little brother? And then your dad was like, no, whole family, fuck you. Hi, Gwen. Giants, whoa. Oh, I'm thinking about changing my desktop mic soon. I'm waiting for the Black Friday sales to roll in. Okay. Wait a minute. Yeah. No. Wait, explain the situation, hun. How are you doing? I'm doing good, Taylor. Dude, how are you doing? You doing okay? You doing okay? I only sat down for like 10 minutes today on the stream. I'm doing good. My head is starting to hurt without those lenses, but they're on the way. I checked the shipping. They're being pushed to be more local soon. He only invited me and my little brother. Wait, so it was literally... Wait, what? And 2 friends. So it was majority his friends. So it was your dad, his 2 buddies, you and your little brother, is what you're saying. I got ignored Yamcha position. After Dragon Ball Z, watch the abridged version on YouTube. It's amazing. Best way to rewatch it. Yes, abridged series are always really, really, really good. I want to watch the Demon Slayer abridged series. I'm thinking about doing reaction content for like Patreon. I might do that. None of the other family members. Really? I'm sorry that happened, Phoenix. Genuinely. My tail looks kinked. Does my tail look kinked, chat? Chat, does my tail look kinked? I think it looks kinked. Does my tail look kinked? It looks like it kinks around by the belt thing that I've got on it. Is it a problem? Hi, Noxie! Terrace, I can't tell if you were just visually tracking the tail, or you're saying no, it's not kinked. Are you good, you're kinky? Welcome in, Noxie! How was your stream, hon? Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate you. Both. Hi, Noxie and raiders. Welcome in. Welcome in, everyone. Hello there, how are you? I'm doing good. I have been very productive. After the stream today, I'm going to be even more productive. I've got tons of stuff I've got to do before tomorrow. It sucks, but it's like, yes. 'Twas goody, thank yous. Cool, awesome. I'm glad that it's good. What do you mean by tail is kinked? Whenever I'm wiggling, you notice how it looks kind of kinked just below the belt? Like it almost wants to be straight from like here to like here. So it kind of doesn't want to... It looks kind of kinked. It's like a broken tail. Time to get a new tail. Luckily, it's a plug. It's not a plug, Jake! My tail is not a plug. It is attached to my spine. Discussing Val's new VR headset. Ooh! I'm actually not gonna lie. I'm interested in it. But I'm gonna say this now. It needs a face tracking module. And I'm gonna say this now. I'm hoping Babbel gets their hands on one of the early one of the dev kits. I'm really hoping Babbel gets their hand on a dev kit and they turn around and release a version of the Babbel headset designed specifically to use that DisplayPort thing for the face tracking. They need to. They genuinely need to. And I'm going to say that. They need to fucking do it because I would be like, yep, you win. If they add it, I'm like, cool. The fact that they're boasting 40 hours of battery life on that thing is fucking nuts. Like, yeah. Katie, turn around. We're gonna see if there's a plug. It's not a plug. It starts on my spine. See? It's on my spine. It's not a butt plug. My butt's down here. What are you talking about? I feel it wasn't made for hardcore VR users. It has 40 hours. Prove it's not plug. Lol. I feel it wasn't made for hardcore VR users. Noxie, I'm gonna say this now. We don't know until it comes out. But from what I've heard, they're boasting up to 40 hours of battery life. I don't know if that's just the controllers or if that's actually the headset though. I might be wrong. I can actually check though, because I can go onto Steam. I can go onto the Steam store and we can check it whilst I'm here. I can check it. One of the great things. Hardware. View new Steam hardware. Steam frame. I'm looking at it right now. You notice how my hands are claws and the fingers aren't tracking? I can actually check this right now. The frame. Come on. Tech specs. Power. Rechargeable 21.6 with lithium-ion batteries. Uses USB-C 2.0. Port in the rear for charging. Charges USB-C 45 watts. Oh, they're not telling you how long the battery life on it is. Oh, I thought they would. Oh. Controllers. Oh, power on the controllers are up to 40 hours of battery life. They're not saying how long the headset lasts. We will have to find out, won't we? I saw 40 hours. Apparently that's for the controllers. And because of the way they're designed, it's a really quick, easy switch over. I don't mind doing batteries. Okay, can confirm it wasn't a plug. Oi, Katie, behave yourself. I'm being wholesome, hun. I'm going to get some sleep. I have been up. I have to be up at work at 3 in the morning. Okay, Taylor, have a wonderful sleep, okay? Sleep well, okay? Mwah. From what I read, the controllers have 40 hours about unspecified. That means the VR headset is either going to be 2 hours, 4 hours. I'm hoping at least 8 hours. 8 hours is fine. 8 hours of battery life on a wireless headset would be crazy. Or maybe they have it so it's a simple wireless tether that you can just put in. That's what I'm hoping for. Showing to tell this early in the morning. It's almost 5 p.m., hon. Hi, Gizzy. Wholesome. Yeah, I'm wholesome. So my family got splintered because I found out that more shit went down after I left, and because of that, my big brother decided to invite 2 mutual close friends, me and my little brother. Was a lot of fun. Is that a good thing? Gizzy! Thank you. 10 streak, let's go, bitch. Think of beauty, I know, and never fade away. But yeah, I'm hoping everything's going fine. Chat, how is everyone's weekend starting out? It is Saturday. Some of you it's Sunday. Most of you it's very early morning Saturday. How is your Saturday starting out? For me, I woke up. There was no builders. My dad woke me up very early. Then I said, fuck this, I'm going back to sleep. I rolled over. And then suddenly it was 10 a.m. And I went, cool, time for chips. Time for some fries. And I had some nice salted fries. Helps me wake up a bit better. And then I had 3 cups of coffee. And then I went live. My day has just been majorly productive today. With a little bit of bed. After I'm done with stream, I'm going to basically be jumping straight into being productive because I want to get shit dust out of the way more. Yes, the birthday party was actually fun and not draining mentally. It is Saturday here. It is Saturday! It is Saturday. It's Sunday tomorrow. It's good chilling today. That's good. I think of beauty. It's good chilling today. It's Saturday. It's Saturday. What's everyone's plans for tonight and the rest of the weekend? Are you guys doing anything cool, fun, and or interesting? If you said anything to me, didn't hear, had to sort Aslan. Hi. I said hi, bitch. How are you been? How has your weekend been? How is your weekend starting? Did you do anything cool, fun, and or interesting yesterday? I have way good energy now. That's interesting. Streaming is what I'm doing this weekend. Let's go! What are you streaming? Are you going to be yapping like me and my lovely little self? I'm not going to lie. I kind of have like hardly any confidence when it comes to me gaming on stream. And I'm going to work on that. I really do want to work on that. But it's like, it's a whole thing. I'm done with work. Let's go! What are you planning on doing this weekend then? Huh? 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 Planning anything cool, fun, and or interesting. I get new lenses for my VR headset soon. Yapping and wiggling, I dance. I dance the cake. Whoa! Cool! I wish I could dance. I can't dance. I am as coordinated as a walrus on land. I don't stream Sundays, so being chilling. Being chill. Apart from Gatrick phone tonight. Woo! A game about streaming games. The thing is for me, my streams feel like they need to be focused around chat, so I need games which don't, yes. I need to just figure out games which I can do with, which lets me focus a little bit on chat without it being overly distracting. Neither can I, but my hips are wild. I can't. Wait. Since I've been, like, working out daily, my body movement does feel a lot more refined. I also feel super smooth all over. I feel less pudgy. Apart from here. But that's a work in progress. But everything else feels lovely and smooth. You have proof? Jake, I sent you a picture in DMs. Shut the fuck up. I burnt the fuck out of my hand with boiling water on Friday. Hurt like a bitch. I hope that wasn't on purpose. I hope it wasn't on purpose. That better have been an accident. Apparently at the vacation, my mum had a mental breakdown 2 days after I left. My bonus mum got pissed off and hit the bottle. My sister was quite lazy and left the job of taking care of her toddler to my niece, so she didn't have fun. Wednesday, they got heavily drunk, forcing my little sister and niece to take the toddler away, and both my brothers found out that my mum eavesdropped on their room, listening in on their conversations, resulting in them stopped talking when at the house. Well, what the fuck? That's your family is a ball of drama, isn't it? Okay, you need to do the thing to get comfy doing the thing. I know, Sky, and I'm working on it. We're gonna be doing like Detroit or something on Tuesday. Cause I had loads of fun doing The Last of Us. I just need to find a game which I enjoy. And not one with, like, Crash Bandicoot, which makes me rage. But no, I'll get used to it. So yeah, vacation was interesting. Glad I left Tuesday. I'm glad you left Tuesday too, because you got to spend more time with me. Ads incoming, too late. Yeah, and that was 5 days. I'm so sorry about all of that, hon. I'm not gonna lie, one of the biggest problems about not having a driving license is the fact that if I do something like that, I'm locked in the whole time. Which is kind of why I'm reluctant to ever go on those types of vacations. Like, it sucks. Like, mentally speaking, I'd love to go on them, but I'm like, if I want to go because of someone making me uncomfortable, I just can't get in a car and leave. Okay, you should look up the game FE. It's a good game for stream. What is it? What is it? I can send you a link later. Send me a link later. Hi, devs. Hi. Welcome into the chat. How are you today? Are you doing okay? How are you all doing? Oh yeah, I'm planning on changing my desktop microphone, by the way. I'm gonna get a really... You know you like my desktop microphones, chat? Wait, 1 second. I can show you. Ready? You know you like my desktop microphone? I'm gonna upgrade it soon. You know that microphone? You know my microphone? I'm gonna upgrade it. I'm gonna be upgrading it soon. Yeah. I'm gonna be upgrading it soon. I'm going to be upgrading it. It's going to be a lot more buttery. It's the only way I can describe it is the new microphone will be a lot more buttery. And if you like my voice, you're going to love the upgrade. Because the upgrade is actually supposed to be a voice acting microphone. I'm waiting for it to go on sale. It's on Amazon. I'm waiting for it to go on sale because I checked the last 3 years on I checked the last 3 years on Amazon using the price tracking thing because you can go back 3 years on it, and every Black Friday it halves in price, and I'm like, cool, I have a gift card from my dad, I'm gonna jump in on that when that happens. Ah yes, just how I like my toast. What, buttery? I'm not gonna lie, buttered toast is so fucking amazing. FE is a platform game focusing on hidden little aesthetics and audio. I loved it. Might not be a good one for me to stream. I have to also really want to be playing the game Phoenix. I kind of learnt that with The Last of Us. Me wanting to play The Last of Us is the reason why I streamed it, and that's the reason why it felt like it did words. I can word. You don't know me. You don't know me. You don't know me. I could do Terraria. Word hard. I beg your pardon. Words. Yes, an exquisite dish I must say. Thank you. So you don't want it? Or I don't know what it is, hon. I need to know the game. I need to be in the mood to want to play the game is all I'm saying. I'll look it up. If it's one that I have a desire to play, then I'll play it. I could do Terraria. Or I could learn how to play Factorio on stream. That could be funny. We need a translator. Don't say that. You'll get Gizzy horny. Use a translator, which could be later be thought as the word transformer, and that makes her moist. Who is Word? Why are they hard? It's an adventure, not a crafting game. Do you know which one that I could actually do? I could, in theory, do Octopath Traveler. I think I have that on PC. I may be wrong. I will look into it, but Octopath Traveler would be a fucking great one to do on stream. Or was that one that I got on my Switch? Did I get that on my Switch? I can't remember. I don't think I got it on my Switch. Sigh, bit of a stretch. We gotta get Gizzy back in the chat. She disappeared. Someone stole her, and I'm pretty sure it was Knockout. Or Optimism Price. Or Optimism Price. How to really piss off Gizzy. Instead of calling him Optimus Prime, you call him Optimistic. You call him, wait. I don't know. Opioid Price. I don't know. She was taken to the back rooms. No, my bestie. No, do that. No, do that. Bumble Blast. Robo Bitch. Optimal price. Optimal pricing. Let's go. Optimal price instead of Optimus Prime. I'll be back, phone. Okay, Jake. Jake's gone. You can be lewd now. Jake's gone. The mod's gone. We're safe. You can be lewd. You can be horny little fuckers. Oh, Jake's still her. Okay. Everyone stay calm. Jake's still her. Jake is still here. You cannot. Terrace. No! Don't summon Terrace! We've been safe for so long from their tyranny. They will whip out the water bottle again and everyone will get wet. I only have so much I only have so many towels to dry myself off. Have a good day, Jake. They said they'll be back. But I wanna get wet. You wanna get wet? Terrace! Sky wants to be sprayed. Straight to jail. Straight to horny jail. All the horny jail. My tracking is getting worse. Horny jail with all the other horny people. Yeah, they don't think about that, do they? Horny with all the other horny people. Yeah, it's kind of like rewarding someone. It's like rewarding a fat person for stealing all the donuts by giving them the keys to a Dunkin' Donuts. Sending a horny person to horny jail is very counterintuitive. Don't you agree, chat? So don't threaten me with a good time, basically. Yes! Don't send the donut thief to a Dunkin' Donuts. Easy technology. But yeah, I'm actually thinking about the I'm thinking the frame and the steam machine. I want to get both of them. No, do threaten me with a good time. It's fun seeing people try. I'll sit on your face, Sky. How about that? Huh? 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 You want me to sit on your face? 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can and I will, bitch. Bro said do me. You don't want people to do you? I thought that would be a fun thing. You know, oh. You'll never fade away, might shoot it to me. I know. Do it, you won't. I can't do it on this platform. Other platform on Wednesdays, sure. This platform, no. I will get banned. I saw what happened to 80 that one time. I don't want to get banned. I'm a good girl. I am wholesome. I am a good girl. I am not going to get banned. Ma'am, this is a public Minecraft server. Yeah, this is a public Christian Minecraft server. You can't do this. You can't do this. Hugs, Katie. Hi, Gwen. Hi. Right. I'm gonna do this. I'm getting tired. My headset is very fatiguing, especially without the glasses. So I'm gonna send you guys over to Flair because we love Flair here and my head is hurting. But I will be back tomorrow. I can't do it here, Sky. What the fuck do you mean? But I'm gonna send you guys over to Flair. I love you guys so very much. But, yes. Thanks for this great stream. See ya. Thank you everyone for all the support today. Thank you for all the subs. Thank you for all the biddies. Thank you for the follows. I really, yes. Yeah. I'm hoping that tomorrow hopefully will be the last VR stream I do without those lenses. And then I can start pushing and being a bit more energized because this eye is starting to hurt and it's starting to make me feel quite drowsy, which was why I was trying to wear glasses at the start of stream and I just genuinely could not see shit. I'm going to send you guys over to Flair. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your time. If I don't see you tomorrow, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. If you're going to go drinking, please drink plenty of water and make sure you eat something so you don't end up getting yourself hurt. Remember, drink responsibly. Can you guys also stay safe? Stay awesome. Remember to tell someone you love them. And if you haven't yet joined the Discord, and if yes, side note, if you see any of my new clips, can you guys leave a comment regardless of the platform? It really helps me out. Anyway, I love you guys. Bye bye. Mwah.